Okay. Hopefully that did it. Hopefully we can happily continue invading on Elden Ring now that that's over. Let me go tell my SO that the internet should be back now. Okay, now I'm back. Alright, so to finish my explanation, just in case you're here from the previous VOD or previous stream. Yeah, assassination, or assassinate, the mode, was, you know, if you tried to be stealthy and hide in groups and wait for people to come around, or if you were, like, walking slowly around. Sorry, I had an oatmeal, not an oatmeal, what's it called, it's like oatmeal, but it's also other stuff, granola. I had a granola bar, and I think some of the stuff is in my throat, so let me drink water. Okay, hopefully that's done now. But yeah, if you were trying to be slow and stealthy and acting like an NPC, even a little bit, you know, the guys who were running around getting kills would just get kills way faster than you and way easier. And also, it was based off your trigger finger, how fast you could lock a player before they lock you, because if they lock you first, you become the target. So it becomes about who has the fastest reaction time, because that's how you would make them killable versus you being the one that they're killing. You would lock on, and whoever got the lock first became the killer, and whoever didn't became the hunted, you know? And you could lock onto someone else while they were locked onto you, so you could be trying to kill someone else while they're trying to kill you, and you could all be trying to kill each other because you're all locked onto the other one that isn't the one trying to kill you. Anyway, fuck. Are they programmed to run to wherever the thing exploded? That's kind of funny. Forgive me. But yeah, so basically because of that, those couple things together, it became impossible to play Assassinate like Wanted. You had to be running around all the time, or else you would just get the points would just stack up for the people that were oh, whoops. Okay, cool. GG. Good old bow build. But yeah, there's a lot of people that really hated that Assassinate turned into a fast-paced mode where people weren't really playing as the game was intended. You know, it's supposed to be about stealth and all that. And there were a lot of stealth purists who just basically wouldn't play Assassinate ever because they realized that you couldn't play it stealthy unless you wanted to lose. Like, you had to be fast and running around, high profile. So they just never stepped foot in Assassinate the moment they realized, like, once it became meta to run around, and it was no longer... Oh, it's Technocrat. These are those guys who tried to trick me with Mimic Veil the last time I streamed. Oh, this should be fun. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Nope. No! God damn it. Where's the damn summon? Oops. Well... Where's the summon? Oh, he was doing that so he could trick me. They're really dedicated to this whole Mimic Veil thing, aren't they? Excuse me. Okay, right there. So that means that they're like pressed up against the fucking side of the building. This is their whole thing. They love to they love to use Mimic Veil. And they think that they're so smart. And they use OP, Swift Slash, and stuff. And they play together. They're so cute and adorable. Playing together. Huh. Mother of fucking Christ. I hate this fucking game most of the time. Why? Why does it? I despise this shit so much. It's like, how much further forward do I have to move? I hate everything so fucking much. Look at you. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, did he not? That was actually probably not the host. It wasn't. They're both wearing the fucking mirror ring, so you can't tell who the damn summon is. Okay, so autocratic isn't the... or technocrata isn't the wielder of the backhand blades. Good to know. Okay. You, and then you. I'd love to invade them again, especially in there. Please put me back in there. I want to invade them again so bad. Oh my god. Please, please be them. No, it's someone else. The zesty one. What is their name? Him dying was so satisfying, though. The Swiftblade guy. Really? How absolute bullshit. Okay. Cool. Where even the fuck were we? Oh, this is the other side of the camp. That's the Black Keep. That guy throwing fireballs was so off. You could tell he was trying to free aim, and he was failing. It's okay, though. Waves of gold. Getting absolute bullshit hits on me. That first one, at least, was a bullshit hit. Second one probably wasn't. I also rolled into his damn fireball. Kind of just a bad chain of events, honestly. Oh, man. Come on. Nope. I'm never gonna get my Technocrat a rematch. Really? I wonder if their thing is open. It is. Okay. I have to come back here. Really? Are they about to back out, or is this them saying, fuck it, come 1v1 me? Okie doke. Swoosh, 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 swoosh. Gotta love it. Great. It's a fucking solo host. Go, Joe. I'm sure they won't be absolutely annoying. Oh, great. Yay, my favorite. Okay, let's go. Come on. Okay. GG. Spinning slash with bleed. And then they chase me down with one of the best chase down weapons in the game. Great. How cute. This is why I say fuck all solo hosts, man. They've always got a gimmick that ensures that they win at least the very first time you meet them. And I don't feel like dealing with it a second time. Plus, I'm trying to gank hunt. I'm trying to fight multiple people at once. Now, don't get me wrong. I will happily try to break them up into 1v1s using distractions and misdirection and stuff. But, you know, that's part of the challenge, is to break up the group into a bunch of 1v1s, or just, you know, use something cheeky to take them out and dispatch of them so I can dwindle their numbers and stuff. But these gimmick rune arced 1v1 dual Grace Garys are not my favorite. Not even close. Damn, that's crazy. Sorry, one sec, I'm just checking. L L invasion, no acknowledgement before the fight. L viewer thinks I give a shit. Oh shit. Ew. Shit. Walk around the fucking corner. Damn, okay, that was actually a pretty good trap. I spawned in a pretty shitty spot. Okay. Alright, you guys also summoned a blue, but anyway, don't worry, I'll be back. And I won't be in such a bad spot when I spawn next time, probably. And I won't be texting someone when I spawn either. Okay. Also, this build does not have any meta shit on it. The closest we have is Onsbox Bow. And that's honestly quite easy to dodge if you're just, like, not stupid. Meanwhile, they've got double fingerprint shield, fucking Rivers of Blood, Comet Shard, Renala's Moon, and they're summoning blues just in case. Love that shit. I might switch to the Madness build soon. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I keep having lackluster invasions with this build. Because at least the Madness build has a couple of, like, explosive AoEs on it. I haven't summoned this horse to ride on in so long. Torrent. Torrent. Your steed. It is pretty cool that, like, on FromSoft's first real try with player horse, they were able to do such a good job with it. I think I might have invaded these guys already today. I don't know. The host tag looks familiar. Couldn't have been the guys that were here originally, huh? This shouldn't still be them. Okay, I see the summon. Another cooperator. Great. look at you wasting your FP. Hopefully they didn't see me. Where did they're just fighting random enemies over there? They gotta come this way at some point. Pretty sure. They're here after they made their Erd tree burn. Oops. Y'all didn't see that? Y'all didn't see shit? No, y'all also don't care, apparently. Wow. Hello? Ha! Damn! Okay. That's unfortunate. Blood loss. Oh well. Now you gotta go resummon. I think that ladder was stopping me from shooting. I should have been on the side of it instead of in front of it. Clearly, I have forgotten some fundamentals about this game. Sorry. Decided I needed a hydration break. Ooh, come on, Technocrata. Nope. It's weird how I stopped being able to invade them right after I invade them. Twice now. On 2 different streams. Oh. These aren't the same people, are they? Hmm? Yeah. I think it is this one guy, he's just like trying to duel here. But for some reason he's not. Coming out. Why are they poisoned? This is a weird lobby. What are they doing? Okay. No data. Oh, okay. YouTube was saying that there was no data for a second. Are you guys gonna make me come to you? Yeah, I thought so. Wow. Okay. Cool. Very strange. These guys seem to be wasting their time. I don't really know why they're doing this. Was that an over-leveled phantom? Yeah. Yeah, when I killed that phantom, I got a lot. I got 355,000. Let's look that up. Current level. No, is it Jerp? Yeah. I am a bloody finger. A player who died. I earned. Yeah, that was a max level phantom. right? Sorry. Rune level calculator. Right, yeah. That player was rune level. I want to know the exact number. $355. Yeah, 355, 173. Yeah. Max level Phantom. And he was dog shit. They were both using some OP shit. And yeah, enemies were there to help me, but I don't think I would have needed the enemies' help. Those guys were brain dead. Kind of like as fuck. Sorry, hold on. Hello, where are the invasions? Get me in there. After playing Night Arena, I so badly wish that sprint was tied to my stick and not crouch. You can't change it. You can't change what button does sprint. It won't let you. I'm pretty sure you can't change crouch either. You can only change your face buttons and your triggers outside of sprint. And your other joystick. Actually, no, I don't think you can. I think that this one just changes what direction you're facing. Really? Saint Melnikov. That's who we're invading. Ha! The poison, the last second poison. That's great, actually. That is great. Oh, what the hell? Oh, that's the arrows. Oh, I must have just poisoned him right there, yeah. That is hilarious. I love that so much. Okay. How about this? I'm gonna go buy more arrows and then we're gonna switch to the madness build. Because while I kind of do want to invade a little bit more in the bow build, I don't know. Yeah, last live stream was an hour and 30 before I finally cut it out. And right now we're about to be at an hour, so we're almost at 2:30 total, and I want to get some madness invasions in. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna get more of these. I think, yeah, man, it's crazy that I was able to remember all that just now. Alright, we're just gonna go back here quickly, and then for about, I don't know, 30 to 40 more minutes, depending on how good I feel about it, we'll invade on the madness build. Try to get some torch kills and some just madness in general. Some shenanigans. Mad Spectre. I gotta cut my hair. Been meaning to do it the last couple of days, but we changed up plans a couple times, and I ended up not cutting it like I wanted to. Precious item ahead. Come on, man. We gotta get in there, man. Goddamn Boomhauer. Somebody complimented my Mad Spectre fashion in one of my previous shorts with him. I'm pretty happy about that. Oh my god. It's crazy how slow the invasions are now, sometimes. I'm so ready for another From Software PvP title. It's kind of funny because Dustbloods is coming out pretty soon, so it's not going to be nearly as long of a wait. But it's funny because FromSoft likes to do stuff sometimes where there's no PvP involved ever since Sekiro. And obviously the wait for Elden Ring between Sekiro, like between Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring, was so long. There was just no PvP, like fresh PvP to do for such a long time. Unless you were on PC and you did the Sekiro PvP mod. But once again, like at the end of the day, that shit was probably just not very good. I didn't see a lot of people doing it, you know. Elden Ring came out and, you know, we got a good amount of PvP for a while. Fresh PvP, but then the DLC took forever to come out. Like 3 years or whatever before they released it finally or some shit. Or 2 years, I don't know. Either way. Then there was a little bit more fresh PvP, and then they did Armored Core, and then they did Night Rain. Obviously, like, Armored Core has its own PvP, but that's not Souls PvP, so I wasn't really, you know, invested in trying to get it to play it. And while I could play, like, Lords of the Fallen or something, or, like, Wolong has PvP. I don't know how to access it yet, but it does have PvP, so, like, I could do that, but it's still... While it's Souls-like PvP, it's still not From Software Souls PvP. You know, Dustbloods is going to be that next experience, but also, once again, it's locked on Switch 2, which is going to make the community fairly small. Not just because people don't want to get a Switch 2 in general, but because people literally just don't want to get a new console just to play one game that they'll never use again for anything else, probably. And then on top of that, it's like almost like a battle royale style PvP. So I'm sure some regular PvP veterans are going to be turned off by that. Oh, gross. Not as bad as I initially thought. God, they're so far down. Why the hell? I don't know how to get down from here quickly. I think I might have to go this way and then circle back around. Yeah. It still says 3, so they're probably not summoning blues. Because one would have already probably jumped in by now. It's funny that I invade here again. It's kind of funny. Come here. Yay. Madness, torch kill. Not even madness, just torch. Must have had some pretty good resistance if 4 hits didn't get him. Oh yeah, that whole fight is 3 minutes. Cool. It starts at the perfect starting point. Like the moment that I engage with them pretty much is the moment that the video starts. But I don't need the whole thing. I just need the last minute. It's funny how many people just die to me rolling and shooting an arrow, or me pivoting and shooting an arrow. Not enough people know about the quick bow, quick shot strats. Okay. Of course. Sorry. Just answering some messages. Okay. Just gonna check my video stats real quick. Oh no, it flatlined big time. A lot of the times my stuff will make it to like 600 and then flatline pretty hard. And it'll slowly, very slowly climb to like 7, 8, or 900. But it'll never reach 1,000. That's only occasionally though. Please disconnect. Please, if we're gonna disconnect, just disconnect. Another one, come on. Let's go, motherfucker. I got clips I need to get before the end of stream. Let's go, let's go. Bro, please. I'm actually pretty happy with the first invasion being a torch kill that I didn't need my flask for, my physic flask. I remember when we first got the physic flask, a lot of people didn't know how to pronounce that. Physic. Yeah, physic. Flask of wondrous physic. And then realizing that it was an extra buff on top of having talismans. Because, like, you know, in previous Souls games, you only had ring slots, which just are the same thing as talisman slots. Talismans are the same thing as rings, as far as how they function. And I was like, damn, they're just giving us, like, essentially, like, 2 extra ring slots on top of the 4 that we already have, which... Nope. Come on. Come on. Whatever. Lame ass fucking Rivers of Blood user. Yeah, thanks for the claps. I did do really well against someone who had Rivers of Blood. You're welcome. Thank you. You're right. You were using something stupid OP that I should have died much faster to. Instead of, you know, actually giving you a run for your money with my silly little guy build. Super poised out Rivers of Blood monster. Disrespectfully clapping against a silly little guy who's trying to use fist weapons that are nowhere near considered strong. Damn, dude. Okay, here we go. Starting to think I was never going to reach the end. Actually, it doesn't make any sense that these guys are chilling in the ice like this, but you know, it is what it is. They went back to the bonfire, I think. Yeah. Huh, I didn't realize I've done this. Spirit Caller Cave. I bet you that's where you get the Black Flame circle spell. And that's where I had to go to get it before I realized that I didn't even really want it. I'm getting pretty hungry. Whole dragon. Heh. Uh-oh, host. Uh-oh, host. I don't think you're running fast enough, host. Oh no. Oh, poor baby. Poor baby doesn't know anything about the game. Poor baby. Yeah. I'm getting pretty hungry. But I don't want to walk away because we're almost done stream. And I don't want to, you know, waste any of the time we have left. Especially for the people who might want to see the Madness build that are watching the VOD or that are live and that just want to see it right now. I'm most proud of the builds that took me a long time to perfect, like this one and the bow build. They were both, in their original incarnations, pretty fun, cool builds, but they always felt a little like they were lacking something. And then not only did me just maturing as a Souls player over time help round them out, but the DLC coming out obviously helped round them out a lot too. And now I have a bunch of different builds that, you know, it took me a little while to craft them and get them perfect the way that they needed to be. And, you know, just really enjoying the aftermath of having these builds that I put a lot of work into perfecting. The Madness and the bow build being probably number 1 and 2 on that list. I'm also very proud of my Barbaric Mage, my Bladesinger, my Echo Knight, the Light build. I'm really happy with the Earthbender. I should probably play Earthbender soon. I haven't gotten any Earthbender clips in quite a while. Pretty happy with Wind Warden. Okay. We're looking at like 3 to 4 more invasions. Unless it's a fucking disconnect. God damn it. Let me try this real quick. That didn't work. I don't remember where I died last. Oh, it was right there. In front of the Black Keep with the guy with the rivers of blood. That's right. Okay, 3 or 4 more invasions for sure after this one. Or once we start our first from this point on. Would love to just get 1 more, 2 more. 3 would be great, but oh, here comes the good boy. Here he comes. He's on his way. He's coming for pets. He's taking his time. Hello. Hello, good boy. Yes. What a good boy. One of these days, if the stream gets big enough, I'll have to get a cat cam, you know? I'll just show everybody the good boy Binks. He's the best. I weirdly want some, like, red beans and rice with some ham hock. And just like hot sauce. It's weird being from the South, growing up eating red beans and rice. And really, that's the only thing red beans is ever really part of, right? Especially in the, you know, Louisiana, Mississippi area. Lots of just red beans and rice, and then nothing else is red bean oriented usually. Red beans and rice is the only thing we put red beans in it. Anyway, point is, and then growing up and finding out that I guess in Asian countries red bean is pretty normal. And they use it in everything, or not everything, but a lot of stuff. You get red bean mochi, red bean sweet rolls, and like other red bean stuff too. Nothing specific that I can recall at this very moment, but I know there's more red bean based stuff. And they add a little sugar to it to make it sweeter when they're doing the mochi or the sweet rolls. And man, I'll tell you what, the first time eating red bean mochi, or mochi or whatever, how you're supposed to say it, was crazy to me because it was weird biting into something that was supposed to be like a sweet treat and tasting red bean. When, like I said, I've grown up my entire life just eating like more of a savory dish with red beans and rice. Oh, it's you two. You. Come on. Do that again. Come here. That's twice now. That's so funny. They were in vastly different areas both times that I invaded them. Yeah, that host definitely brand new to the game, I feel like. And I'm giving them their first invader experiences, I would assume. Or like first invader that's actually dangerous and doesn't just get killed by their combo. Ugh, God, indigestion. Their you know, double hammer jump attack combo with magic from the side. I love that he's wearing Radahn's armor and using the Sword of Night and Flame and casting magic. It's just such a counterintuitive setup. And he's not fat rolling, which means he probably has a decent amount of endurance, which once again, pretty counteractive to having a lot of damage with that setup. He should probably have dex and intelligence. I'm not saying, you know, he's a new player. He probably shouldn't be that worried about min-maxing, but his friend should probably be like, hey, you know, maybe don't wear that Radahn stuff if you're going to be mostly a mage, like a spellblade. Especially with the Sword of Night and Flame being kind of like a way worse version of Loretta's twin swords. Or not Loretta, sorry. Or not R'Lana. R'Lana's twin swords. Because, you know, it's one sword with a regular straight sword moveset, and it has a, you know, stationary, two weapon arts that keep you fairly stationary, or Ashes of War, that keep you fairly stationary, and in the grand scheme of things, usually, you know, screw you over more so than they help. Meanwhile, Renala's twin swords, or full moon twin swords, or whatever the fuck, twin moon. Anyway, whatever. At least with those, you can kind of get some movement, I think. I think both of them let you move a little bit, and they come out much faster. Probably do more damage. So it's almost like, why would you ever use Sword of Night and Flame? You know, I should probably give R'Lana's twin swords a try. I pretty much haven't used them at all. By the way, this next invasion is probably going to be the last one. I'm going to probably just keep streaming until I get one more, and then whatever happens, happens, win or loss. We're going to go ahead and get out of here, and then I'm going to go grab a late lunch. And then I'm going to go do stuff with my SO out in the real world. And tonight we'll come home and have tacos. Pretty excited about the tacos. Not gonna lie. I'm excited anytime I get to use my hot sauces. I got this one special hot sauce that I really like that I bought a new bottle of, and I have a decent amount left in the last bottle. Because I bought a new bottle, I'm not afraid to just go crazy with the current bottle. So I'm probably going to douse my tacos in hot sauce tonight. Dude, come on. Just one more. One more, that's all I need. Bro, just give me one more invasion, please. One more. Please. Preferably not against Rivers of Blood. Or actually, hopefully, against Rivers of Blood. If anything, it's Swift Slash that I don't want. At least they nerfed Swift Slash pretty good. Here we go. Okay. Probably the last invasion of the stream. So, wish me luck. Hopefully I can send us off on a win here. Unless they fucking die before I get to them. Want an actual win, not a fake win that gets handed to us. Okay. GG. That was good enough. We had to put in enough effort for that one. I'll count it. Alright. Thank you so very much. If you... Oop. Wait. There we go. If you stopped by for the live stream, if you are watching the VOD, thank you as well. All viewership is appreciated in whatever form it takes. Consider liking, subscribing, following, whatever it is on whatever platform you're on to support the channel. I simulcast to Twitch and YouTube. I upload a lot of shorts on YouTube if you haven't been over there yet. Also a lot of backlog videos that are just on the channel that you can watch if you care about any Elden Ring content or Elden Ring builds. Lots of Night Rain content on there too. I stream all the Souls games, including Night Rain, if you don't know that yet. I have a TikTok that I just started that I'm also uploading the shorts to, so if you care to follow my TikTok, you know, it's in the link tree in the bio. If you're over on Twitch, free follower emotes. Following is free, so you get free emotes with that follow. A lot of them are Souls themed. Most of them are. And if you subscribe, you get a Duskbloods emote. It's the big Yeti frog from the trailer that I gave a big old smile like he has in the trailer. And it's a fun little ha-ha hee-hee emote. Also, there's a community Discord. You can follow the instructions over on Twitch from the title to get in, or you can DM me on any of my various social medias to join that. We got a good couple handfuls of people in there right now. Some pretty cool guys and gals. We have a lot of fun in there, and I update people if I change games or if I start streaming in the first place, or if I plan a community event, it'll be in there. And yeah, I also do art commissions, so you know, prices start from $20 all the way to $50, and it can go up from there depending on how much you want, but it's going to be below $50 for the most part. And if you're subscribed to the Twitch channel, you get a $5 discount, or however many dollars you, whatever tier subscription you did, you get that discount. So yeah, on the commission art, obviously. So I think that's about it. I'll be back tomorrow with more, because I definitely need to come back for the next 2 days at least, because I skipped a bunch of days last week and yesterday. So that's about it, though. More PvP tomorrow, probably lots of PvP until the 11th is when the Deep of Night mode for Night Rain comes out, and then after on the 11th and after that for a bit, we're probably going to be doing a lot of Night Rain. So I'll see you over on YouTube or in the Discord if you go to either of those, or if you're on YouTube and you come to Twitch. And that's about it. Have a great day, and peace out for now.